It seems like AI is everywhere these days. And you know what? Everyone's right to be excited about it. But honestly, it can be kind of overwhelming trying to figure out what it all means, especially for your business.
Yeah, especially for small businesses. For small to medium businesses, there's a real sense of how do I even begin?
Exactly. So today we are diving deep into AI automation, specifically for those SMBs out there. We've got research, real-world examples, and hopefully some aha moments to help you see why this isn't just a tech trend, but a potential lifeline in a changing economy.
You know, a lot of businesses think that AI is this expensive, futuristic concept. But in reality, it's more accessible and affordable than ever. And to be honest, SMBs are missing out.
By not taking advantage. Okay, so let's cut to the chase. Why should SMBs care about AI automation right now? What's the big deal?
Think of it this way. Salesforce research predicts $1 trillion global productivity gain by 2026. Thanks to AI and automation, that's a trillion with a T. And that's not just for the big guys. It's a massive opportunity for businesses of all sizes. To level the playing field,
$1 trillion. Now that's a number that gets your attention. But what does that actually look like in practice?
it's about working smarter, not harder. Imagine having an AI that handles all those repetitive tasks that eat up your time, like invoicing, scheduling appointments, even personalizing marketing emails.
So it's like having an extra set of hands,
Yeah.
but these hands never get tired, and they're powered by some serious brain power.
Exactly. And it's not just about saving time, it's also about increasing efficiency and accuracy. For example, in finance, AI can automate invoice processing and flag any discrepancies or errors. That means fewer headaches for you and your team, and less money lost due to human error.
And let's not forget about marketing. Instead of sending generic emails, AI can analyze customer data to tailor messages to their specific interests and behaviors.
Right. And that translates to higher open rates, more engagement, and ultimately more sales. It's about working smarter, not harder.
This is starting to sound pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But let's address the elephant in the room. We are in kind of a shaky economy, and a lot of business owners are understandably worried about the cost of new technology.
It's a valid concern. But the beauty of AI automation is that it doesn't have to break the bank. In fact, there are platforms out there specifically designed to make AI accessible and affordable for SMBs.
Like Go High Level, for example. They offer a whole suite of AI-powered tools for marketing, sales, and even customer service, all starting at $97 a month.
And that's key. You're not talking about a massive upfront investment. It's a pay-as-you-go model, so you only pay for what you use.
That makes it feel a lot less risky for businesses that are trying to watch their bottom line.
Absolutely. And think of it this way. The cost of not adopting AI could be greater in the long run. When you're more efficient and productive, you're in a better position to weather economic storms.
So AI isn't just a nice to have, it's becoming a need to have to stay competitive.
Exactly. And it can be a powerful tool to mitigate the negative effects of a changing economy. Look at it this way. Businesses that can adapt and innovate are the ones that will thrive, regardless of the economic climate.
So AI is helping businesses adapt and become more resilient.
Precisely. Now, some business owners might be thinking, okay, this all sounds great, but what about my employees? Will AI replace their jobs?
That's a question I'm sure a lot of our listeners are asking.
And it's an important one. But here's the reality. AI is more about augmenting human capabilities, not replacing them. It's about freeing your employees from those repetitive, mundane tasks so they can focus on what they do best: creative thinking, problem solving, and building relationships. Think about it. How much time do you or your employees spend each day on tasks that could easily be automated? Things like data entry, scheduling, sending follow-up emails.
It's definitely a time suck. And
Yeah.
honestly, those tasks aren't exactly the most inspiring or fulfilling, are they?
Not really. But with AI, those tasks can be handled quickly and efficiently, freeing up your team to focus on more strategic, creative work. It's about working smarter, not harder.
Okay. So instead of fearing AI as a job killer, we should see it as a way to actually empower our employees.
Absolutely. Salesforce research shows that employees using AI report 90% higher productivity than those who don't. And those using automation save an average of 3.6 hours per week.
That's almost an extra month of work time saved each year. What could you do with an extra month? Upskill your team, tackle a new project, maybe even just encourage a better work-life balance.
Exactly. It's about creating a more engaged and satisfied workforce. And when your employees are happier and more productive, everyone wins.
So AI can actually help businesses navigate those economic uncertainties we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely. By boosting productivity and efficiency, AI helps businesses stay competitive, even in a tough market. It allows them to do more with less, which can be a real game changer in a challenging economy.
We've all heard those stories about robots taking over jobs. But it sounds like AI is less about replacing humans and more about creating a partnership.
That's a great way to put it. It's about humans and AI working together to achieve more than either could alone.
We touched on Go High Level earlier, and I'm curious to hear more about how platforms like that are making AI so accessible for SMBs.
Well, they offer a whole suite of tools that would have been unthinkable for a small business to access. Just a few years ago, we're talking about things like AI-powered chatbots that can handle customer inquiries, automated email marketing campaigns, even website builders that use AI to optimize design and content.
And all of this is available at a price point that's realistic for even the smallest of businesses.
That's right. Go High Level's pay-as-you-go model means you don't have to commit to a huge contract. You can scale up or down as your needs change.
That takes a lot of the risk out of trying new technology. It's almost like having a buffet of AI tools at your fingertips. You can pick and choose what you need, and you're never locked into a long-term commitment.
It's about empowering businesses to take control of their AI journey. You don't need a team of data scientists to get started. These platforms are designed to be user-friendly, even for those who aren't tech-savvy.
It's like having an AI expert on call without the hefty consulting fees.
Exactly. And as AI technology continues to evolve, these platforms are constantly being updated with the latest and greatest features.
So it's not a one-time investment. You're constantly getting access to new tools and innovations.
That's right. It's about staying ahead of the curve and ensuring your business is future-proof.
We've talked a lot about the practical benefits of AI, but I'm curious about the bigger picture. What does this all mean for the future of work?
It's a fascinating question. I think we're on the cusp of a major shift in how we think about work.
In what way?
Well, as AI takes over more and more of those routine tasks, it frees us up to focus on what truly makes us human: our creativity, our ingenuity, our ability to connect with each other on a deeper level.
So it's less about man versus machine and more about man with machine.
Exactly. It's about using technology to enhance our capabilities and create a more fulfilling work experience.
And for business owners, this means having the time and mental space to focus on the big picture, the strategic vision, the innovation, the things that really get you excited about your business.
Precisely. It's about rediscovering the joy of work. And for small to medium businesses in particular, AI automation can be the key to unlocking that potential.
Okay, so we've established that AI is powerful, it's affordable, and it can help businesses thrive, even in uncertain times. But I'm wondering, what's the biggest misconception you encounter when talking about AI and automation?
It's easy. It's the fear that AI is going to replace us, that it's too complicated, that it's only for the big tech companies.
It's understandable, right? We've seen those movies where robots take over the world.
Of course. But the reality is, AI is a tool. It's like fire. It can be used for good or for bad. It all comes down to how we choose to implement it.
So how do we ensure that AI is used for good, especially when it comes to the workforce?
It starts with education. Business owners need to understand what AI is, what it can do, and how it can be used to benefit their businesses and their employees.
And that's where platforms like Go High Level come in, right? They're not just providing the tools. They're also providing the education and support to help businesses make that transition.
Exactly. It's about democratizing access to AI and empowering businesses of all sizes to embrace this technology.
So it's not just about buying the software. It's about having a partner who can guide you through the process.
Precisely. And that's something that Go High Level does really well. They offer training, resources, and even a community of users who can share their experiences and best practices.
It's like having a whole team of AI experts in your corner.
That's a great way to put it, and I think that's what makes this such an exciting time for small to medium businesses. They finally have the tools and resources to compete on a level playing field with the big guys.
So what would you say to a business owner who's still on the fence about AI automation?
I'd say don't wait. The longer you wait, the further behind you'll fall. Start small, experiment, and see what AI can do for your business. You might be surprised at how much it can transform your operations and your bottom line.
It's about taking that first step and seeing where it leads you.
Absolutely. And remember, AI is not a magic bullet. It's a tool. And like any tool, it needs to be used strategically.
So what are some key things to consider when implementing AI automation in your business?
Well, first and foremost, you need to identify the areas where AI can have the greatest impact. What are the tasks that are taking up the most time and resources? Those are the areas where AI can really shine.
It's about finding those pain points and
Yeah.
seeing if AI can provide a solution.
Exactly. And once you've identified those areas, it's important to choose the right tools for the job. There's so many different AI platforms and solutions out there, so it's important to do your research and find the ones that best fit your needs.
It's a bit like going to a hardware store.
Yeah.
You wouldn't buy a hammer if you needed a screwdriver, right?
That's a great analogy. And finally, it's important to remember that AI is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of continuous learning and adaptation.
So you don't need to have all the answers up front. You can start small, learn as you go,
Yeah.
and adjust your strategy along the way.
Exactly. And the beauty of it is that the more you use AI, the smarter it gets. It's a constantly evolving technology that's only going to become more powerful and more intuitive over time.
So what does the future hold for AI automation? What can we expect to see in the next few years?
Well, I think we're going to see AI become even more integrated into our lives, both at work and at home. We'll see AI-powered assistants that can help us with everything from scheduling appointments to managing our finances.
It's like having a personal concierge at your fingertips.
Exactly. And in the workplace, we'll see AI take on even more complex tasks, freeing up humans to focus on the things that require creativity, critical thinking, and emotional intelligence.
So it's not about replacing humans. It's about enhancing our capabilities.
Precisely. And I think that's what makes this such an exciting time to be alive. We're on the cusp of a new era where humans and AI can work together to create a more efficient, more productive, and more fulfilling world.
And for small to medium businesses, AI automation is an opportunity to level the playing field and achieve things that were once thought impossible.
It's about empowering businesses of all sizes to reach their full potential.
Well, on that inspiring note, it looks like we've reached the end of our deep dive into AI automation.
It's been a fascinating conversation, and I hope our listeners are feeling as energized about the possibilities as we are.
I think the key takeaway here is that AI automation is not something to be feared. It's a tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good or for ill. It all comes down to how we choose to implement it. If we approach AI with focus on human empowerment, on creating a more efficient and fulfilling work experience, then I believe the benefits will far outweigh any risks. So let's leave our listeners with a challenge. Don't just think about how AI can automate tasks in your business. Think about how it can free you to do the things you're truly passionate about, the things that bring you joy, and make your business truly unique.
I love that. Embrace the potential of AI, but never lose sight of the human element. It's the combination of human ingenuity and technological innovation that will truly drive us forward.
And that's a wrap on this deep dive into AI automation. We hope you've enjoyed the journey and are feeling inspired to explore the possibilities for yourself. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep.